Gabriel Basso has a lot of new fans because of how well he played Peter Sutherland on Netflix's The Night Agent. But, of course, his acting skills aren't the only reason for his newfound fanbase. Some people are so blown away by his striking good looks and amazing personality that they can't help but search for everything they can about him on the internet. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Gabriel Basso. He was a child actor. Louis Gabriel Basso III was born on December 11, 1994 in St. Louis, Missouri, to Marcy and Louis J. Basso Jr. From the rest of the family, Basso appeared to catch the desire to act. His older sister Alexandria, his younger sister Annalise, and his mom are all actors, too. The family moved to Los Angeles in 2008 to pursue opportunities in entertainment, something that he loved from his days growing up in St. Louis, Missouri. He told the St. Louis Post-Dispatch that he and his best friend were both deathly afraid of dolls, so we made these fake doll movies, and we ended up being scared of our own movies. Basso first got his start with minor film roles in 2007 before his breakout roles in Showtime's The Big C and J.J. Abrams' science fiction adventure film Super 8. He has also had roles in films like Barely Lethal, The Whole Truth, The Kings of Summer, and Hillbilly Elegy. He took a break from the acting. Basso faced many difficult moments in his career before landing his starring role on The Night Agent. Apparently, the transition from being a child star to a fully fledged adult actor wasn't the smoothest for him, partly because he was left feeling like he hadn't actually experienced much of life despite his many on-screen roles. He told People, "That's a big emptiness a lot of people who are child actors who remain in this business face. Looking at all these preconceived ideas that people have about them, that they're badass and they can fight if they're an action star and they've never been in a fight before." All of that led him to take a break from acting for about 7 years. Ultimately, the time off was exactly what Basso needed, and he felt better prepared to return to Hollywood as an adult. Hillbilly Elegy marked his return to acting. After taking a hiatus from acting, Basso said a friend of his convinced him to give it another go and set him up with one of his agents. He said, "When I met with my now agents, they told me they weren't going to represent me because it had been 7 years since I had done anything. They didn't know if I could still act or not. But they set me a meeting with Carmen Cuba, who was the casting director for Hillbilly Elegy. That was my first, and then it snowballed from there." His beard almost sabotaged his chances at The Night Agent. There have been a number of spectacular beards throughout Hollywood history. But sometimes, a character just doesn't make sense with a beard. That was the case with Peter Sutherland, the FBI agent at the heart of Netflix's latest hit, The Night Agent. When Basso first auditioned for the role, he almost didn't get it because of his magnificent beard. In an interview with Screen Rant, The Night Agent creator Sean Ryan admitted, his first audition, he had this big bushy beard, which really threw me off. I was like, well, this doesn't look like an FBI agent. In a separate interview with Screen Rant, Basso explained that he had to keep his beard for his audition due to him actively filming another role at the time, not because he was stubbornly refusing to shave. Thankfully, Ryan later revisited Basso's audition and imagined how he might look without his scruff. Then, once Basso shaved, he finally got the role. He did most of his own stunts for The Night Agent. The Night Agent features a lot of action-packed scenes, many of which Basso filmed himself. He said, "I did all the fighting, but if it ever got down to some really gnarly stuff, Matthew Maria would step in and do some line rigging and falls." He told Netflix, he's actually been doing martial arts since he was a kid, and added, "I've boxed my whole life. I did Taekwondo as a child, which is a sort of sport fighting. I think it helped my movement. I've also done kickboxing and Muay Thai." He wanted to be a professional football player. Basso was one of the child stars who made a comeback, even though it wasn't his original plan. Back in 2015, he opened up to Hero magazine about his initial desire to pursue a career as a professional football player. He told the magazine that even though he ended up appearing on the hit Showtime series The Big C for 4 years, he still hoped to pursue football. He said, "I'm still sort of trying. It's hard to balance it with acting, but it's still moving along, so maybe I'll see you in England one day playing in the Premier League." He is an artist. On top of being a talented actor, Basso also has some amazing art skills. He showcases his hand-drawn illustrations on the Instagram page at sun.sonofnon. Keanu Reeves even has one of his pieces hung up in his home, with Basso sharing on Instagram the photo with his The Whole Truth co-star, writing, "My art officially adorns the halls of a legend. Much love to this man for trusting me with a pen." He is a musician. Making music is something else Basso loves to do when he isn't acting. During an interview with Hero magazine, he said, "I usually just write music with my best friend. We've been working on some stuff recently. I play guitar and violin, so we just sit back and jam out in my room." In 2020, during the COVID pandemic quarantine, he worked on his drumming, sharing some videos of him sitting behind the drum set and letting it rip. He is a certified waller. Gabriel Basso is a man of many talents. During his time away from the camera, he earned a stonemason's license with the intention of building walls. He shared on Instagram with the caption, "After a solid week of work, I passed my level 1 exam. I'm officially a DSWA certified waller and have a trade. No longer am I simply a clown who serves no other purpose than to entertain. I can pile stones on other stones in an organized manner now too. Level 2 soon." He is a father. Basso welcomed his first child, a baby girl, in August 2020. The actor values privacy and has not revealed his daughter's name nor her mother's identity. However, he shared a glimpse of his daily routine with his daughter on Instagram.